أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So last class we started a new topic called Nawasibul Fi'lil Mudari. So we'll just quickly revise it and we'll go to the new topic of today. So Nawasibul Fi'lil Mudari. It is a bunch of words, they do something. So what do they do? That's the first question for the class. What do they do? Emma, do you know what do they do?
Um, I think I turn it into.
You don't know?
I think I do.
Okay,
Uh,
what do you know? Tell me.
I know, like they turn the word into something. I forgot what it was called.
Okay. Okay. So now you pay attention and you will find out, inshallah. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I will come to you, Brother Taimur, later. If nobody can tell me, then I will come to you. Um, okay, Umar wants to tell me. Okay, go ahead, Umar. Umar or Ali, I don't know who that is. Go ahead. Unmute yourself.
Mute. Unlearn, gay,
And
unlearn,
Lee.
unlearn, gay,
Mhm.
حتى إذا فاز بها حتى فاز بها
Oh, and
أو حتى فاز بها.
okay, what do they do, Ali?
They make verbs into mansoob status.
What kind of words?
Verbs.
What kind?
فعل
They will
مضارع.
do.
فعل مضارع.
Okay, will they do this on the Madi as well?
No.
No, they don't do that to Madi. So Emma, listen, what they are saying. Nawasibul Failul Mudari are a bunch of words that change the Failul Mudari that comes after them to Mansub. So what are those Nawasibul Failul Mudari? Nawasib an, lan, li, kay, izan, hatta, aw, or and fa sababiyya. When these words show up in Arabic language in Quran, and there is a failul mudari, al failul mudari after it. That al failul mudari becomes mansoob. Mansoob. What does that mean? They become mansoob. So, for example, an comes with before any of these words. Any of these words. What will really happen? Yaftahu will remain yaftahu or it will change. Or if it will change, what it will look like. Sad.
Assalamu alaikum. So
Malik.
all these nawasib al-fi'l al-mudari, they have an effect on fi'l al-mudari. So yaftahu right now is marfu, but when one of these nawasib al-fi'l al-mudari come, like an, it will change it to an yaftaha. And
An
then,
yaftaha. Good
yes,
job.
and then
Right? Hmm?
yes, and then for yaftahuna and taftahuna, these are they drop the noon.
They dropped the noon. All right, good. Thank you. Thank you, Saad. So, Emma, did you get that now?
Yeah.
Emma Fatima? So,
Yeah.
these nawasibul fail al mudare, when they come before al fail al mudare, which is yaftahu, for example, they make it mansub. And how they make it mansub? They change the last haraka to
Uh,
what?
Ata.
Fatha. Yaftahu is not mansub, but yaftaha is mansub. An yafta, and it is mansub because of an. And in case of plural, as Saad was telling us, the noon is dropped. So now you're not going to forget it, inshallah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So the noon is dropped for plural. For masculine plural, we are talking about masculine here. So the masculine plural, the noon is dropped. So this was for masculine, how the masculine words are affected by a nawasib, one of the nawasibul fi'lil mudari. Then we learned about the feminine. We learned what feminine words are. We then exported them to the next slide. And that's what you see here. So this is a list of feminine al-fail al-mudari. Taftahu, yaftahna, taftahina, taftahna, aftahu, naftahu. Okay, Emma, come back, please. Okay, how would you change the first word now?
أن تفتح
An taftaha. All right. How about the next one?
أن يفتح
Yaftah, right? Yeah, that makes sense. But yesterday we learned that these nawasibul fi'l al-mudari, they don't affect the feminine plural. Feminine plural, there are two words, yaftahna and taftahna. These two words never change. They do become mansub, but they retain their shape. Okay, so what will happen now? Tell me. For yaftahna.
It'll just be أن يفتحنا.
An yaftahna. Yeah, it will not change. It is still mansub, but it never change. How about the next one? Drop the noon for the next one.
I
Mhm.
don't know. I don't know if this. I think it's not a plural, so no.
No, it's not a plural, but drop the noon for it. What will be the remaining word?
تفتحي
Taftahi, that's it. How about the next one?
لا أن تحنا
Next one.
أفتح
Next one.
أن نفتح.
Yeah, so it's not difficult. Right, Emma? Is it hard? No, it's not hard. Yaftahna and taftahna, they don't change. Others do. And that's all we learned. That's all we learned. Thank you, Emma.
Okay.
So these ones, remember, memorize them. Memorize them. Who has not, please do that. Who has memorized it? Can somebody raise your hand if you have memorized them? Okay. Daniel, just hey, first wait a second. Go ahead.
Okay. أن لن لي كي إذا حتى أو فاسبابية.
All right. Ayan.
أن لن لي كي إذا حتى أوفى سببية.
Abdullah Abrar.
أن لن أن لن لي كي حتى إذا أوفى سببية.
All right, good. So some of us know. So I encourage, if you haven't memorized these words already, please do that. All right. Okay. That was it for revision. Inshallah, we go to our today's topic. Today's topic is Jawazimul Fi'l al-Mudari. You see, the name is very similar to what we just revised. Nawasibul. Instead of nawasib, the word is jawazim. So jawazimul fi'l al-mudari is again a bunch of words. When they show up before, when they come before a fi'l al-mudari, when they come before an al-fi'l al-mudari, they make it majzoom. They make it not mansub, because that was the previous one. They make it majzoom. Jawazimul fi'l al-mudari change the al-fi'l al-mudari that comes after them to majzoom. What does that mean, majzoom? Majzoom is from jazm. If you know the sukoon is also called jazm. This is a haraka. So just keep that in mind. So what are the bunch of words? Li, lam, lamma, la, which is called la an-nahiya, in, man, ma, aynama. The last four are only jawazimul fi'l al-mudari when they come at the beginning of a conditional sentence. So this is li, first one li. Li means, so this is the third li we are learning. Remember, there was a li for, that was harf of jar. Then we learned a li which was a nasibul fi'l al-mudari. And now we are learning, that was lam kai. And this is the third li we are learning, which also comes like lam kai, it comes before al fi'l al mudari. And then there's lam. Lam means did not. And lamma. Lamma. Lamma, when it comes before al-fi'l al-mudari, it means not yet. But if it doesn't do that, it comes in other occasions, other locations in Quran, and there is no al-fi'l al-mudari before, after it, then it means when. Means when. La, this is la for forbidding. La an-nahiya means forbidding. La of forbidding. So this la is used for forbidding. Like failun nahi, the la in failun nahi is this la. Like iftah la taftah. That la in la taftah is this la. It's a special la. This is not an ordinary la. And then in it means if, man means who, ma means what, ainama whatever. And these last four, they only are called jawazim when they are at the beginning of a conditional sentence. All right. So that will, inshallah, we will learn in the examples portion. So again, I am using the lam, the second one. Okay. And then I'm going to use some al-fi'lul mudari. You already know all of them. Yaftahu, yaftahuna, taftahu, taftahuna, aftahu, naftahu. So when lam is joined with yaftahu, it will become yaftah. Taha will get a sukun or jazm. And that is why yaftah is a majzoom form of yaftahu. So this is what these words do. For plural, same thing as nawasibul fi'l al-mudari. Noon is gone. Yaftahuna becomes yaftahu. So for the masculine plural, same thing as nawasib. So lam yaftah, lam yaftahu. And it will continue like that. Okay. So let me get some help now. I think we know enough that I can get help now. Okay. Sister Rehana, will you like to help me?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. What's the next word with lam?
Lam taftah.
Lam yaftah. Taftah, sorry. What's the next?
Taftah. Lam taftahun.
Noon. There is no noon.
Okay. No. Okay. Lam taftah.
So if you put a jazm on noon, then you have two letters with jazm. Have you ever seen two letters consecutively with jazm? You cannot even read them anymore.
Okay.
So that cannot happen.
Lam
So
taftahu.
noon,
Lam aftah.
okay.
Lam naftah.
Lam naftah. Simple as that. When there is a singular word like yaftah, the plural which does not have a noon at the end will get a sukun on the last letter, or a jazm on the last letter. When there is a noon for the plural, for masculine plural, the noon will be dropped, similar to nawasibul fi'l al-mudari. Simple as that. This is the concept. So now yaftah is majzoom. Yaftahu, taftah, taftahu, aftah, naftah. All these words are majzoom now. And who have made them majzoom? Lam. Lam is a jazimul fi'l al-mudari. Lam, whenever lam comes, lam always comes with a fi'l al-mudari. Lam always comes with a al-fi'l al-mudari and makes it madi. Yaftah means he opens, he will open. But when lam comes, it will make it madi. He did not open, because lam means did not. Over here you can see did not. He did not open. So now it is madi. So again, this is a rule. Lam always comes with an al-fi'l al-mudari, but once he is joined with it, it makes it madi, past tense. So he did not open. Similarly, they did not open. You did not open. You all did not open. I did not open. We did not open. This is what lam does. All right. So similar to nawasibul fi'l al-mudari, we will try this lam with feminine. These are the feminine الفعل المضارع. تفتح يفتحنا، تفتحين تفتحنا، أفتح نفتح. All right. So we are going to try how lam affects them. We remember how the nawasibul fi'l al-mudari affect the feminine. So there is some similarity here. There is some similarity with respect to that. Okay. Let me ask someone to help out with this one. Tanjeen. Tanjeen.
Assalamualaikum.
Islam. Go ahead.
For Jawazim al-Fi'l Mudari, yeah, you asked the wrong person.
You're not paying attention, huh? That's not good. Tanjeen,
Sorry,
are you gonna pay attention now?
I'll try.
No, you have to. There's no try thing here, all right? You will pay attention, inshallah. Okay? All right. Put anything that have you in your hand away. Any cell phone or anything, put it away. Out of sight. All right? Okay. Turhan. Turhan? Yeah, I was afraid of that. Yeah. All right. Turhan doesn't want to talk to me. I will ask Sister Ammara to help me out here, inshallah.
لم تفتح لم تفتح تفتحنا.
Yaftah. So you see, yaftahna remained yaftahna,
Okay.
which was the case in nawasibul fi'l al-mudari as well. So yaftahna is non-flexible. All right, next one.
لم تفتحي لم تفتحنا. لم أفتح لم نفتح.
Yeah. So with respect to the feminine plural, the nawasibul fi'l al-mudari and jawazimul fi'l al-mudari, they do the same thing. Because yaftahna and taftahna, they don't want to change. They are non-flexible, like non-flexible isms. These are non-flexible fi'l. In whatever they are mansoob or majzoom, they don't care. They don't want to change. So hopefully now everybody understands how jawazimul fi'lil mudari affect the al fi'lul mudari. It's such a simple concept. Okay. I'm not sure we will have time for a breakout room today, so we may not. So I will still request everybody pay attention, because now we are learning some rules which will apply in everywhere in Quran, wherever that situation comes. So if you miss them, you will be wondering why it is like this or why it is like that, you know. So these are the rules, and rules obviously are the basics. So we are learning about the basics right now. So please pay attention. Okay, so we learned about lam and how lam affects the masculine fi'l al-mudari and the feminine fi'l al-mudari. So I'm gonna use a different word from this list for my next slide. Okay. And the word I'm gonna use, thank you, Sister Amara, for your help. But the word I'm going to use is li. Li means must or should. The li which is used as a lam of jar means for. The li which is a nasibul fi'l al mudari, that means so that. This li means must or should. So this should do the same thing. This li should do the same thing what lam did. So let's see what it does. Okay. I'm gonna get some help now. Tarhan, you want to come back now? This is your chance now to show that you are focusing and you know what I'm talking about. No? Okay. Ali.
ليفتح ليفتحوا لتفتح لتفتحوا لأفتح لنفتح.
Very good. Very good, Ali. Good job. Now, there is one thing that I want to tell you now, everyone. Please focus. These two with li. Arabs normally don't say that, li taftah. Because li yaftah, what's the meaning of li yaftah, Ali?
The meaning of
Li yaftah. Li
لتفتح
means,
ليفتح
yaftah means he opens or he will open. Li yaftah,
must
he
did
must open or he
he
should
must opened
or he should
open.
open, right? Yeah. Let's stick with should. He should open, or you can say must do. He should open. What's the next word? Liyaftahu. What's its meaning?
They should open.
Next one.
You should open.
Next one.
You also open.
Next one.
I should open.
Next one.
We should open.
We should open. Very good. But when Arabs want to say you should open or you all should open, I mean for the second person. Liyaftah and liyaftahu, they are for third person. Liaftah and linaftah, these two are for the first person. When they have to say something like this, you should open, for the second person I mean, you should open or you should open, they don't normally use li. They don't use li. Because they already have words for that. They don't have to use li. And we all know those words. They come in the table. You remember, Ali? What are they? How to say you should open or you open or you must open.
Pele Amar.
Say it.
59.
Yeah, good job, Ali. What are they? For Fataha.
Iftah.
Iftah. And for plural?
Iftahu.
Iftahu. So they already have words for that. Then why they should use li? Right? So they don't do that. So li is not used with the second person fi'l mudari. Because we already have words for that. Iftah, iftahu. You open. Or you must open. Or you should open. And iftahu, same thing. You all should open. You all must open. You all open. So if they already have words which have the same meaning, then why use an extra word for it? Why use a li for it? So Arabs normally don't do that. Okay? And remember, iftah does not only mean you open like an order. It is also used for requesting. Iftah, like if you are asking somebody older than you to open the door, you will still use the word iftahil baba. And even for entering the masjid, Allah maftah li abwaba rahmatik, for making a dua to Allah, open the doors of rahmah. You still use iftah. So iftah does not necessarily only mean only used for ordering. It is used for suggesting. It is used for requesting. It is used for making a dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as well. So iftah, you must open. You should open. You please open. All that is included in its meaning. Okay. So same thing when we and this li, sorry, this li is called, it has a name, lamul amro. The lam which is among the huruf of jar, that lam is called lam of jar. The one we learned yesterday, that is called lam kai, which is a nasibul fi'l al mudari. This li, we call it lamul amr. So lam of jar or lam jar, lam kai, and now this is lam amr, lamul amr, third lam that we are learning. They both, all three of them are li with the kasra under it. Okay. The first one means for, the second one so that, and this third one means should or must. Okay. Now, one more thing about this li, which is unique for this li. If waw with a fatha, fa, or summa, any of these three words, they are used before the lamul amr, then it gets a sukoon. This lam amr is with a kasra. That is its normal state. But if wa or fa or summa, they come before it, it loses its kasra and it gets a sukoon or a jazam on it. So if before wa, now look at the bottom of this slide, it was liyaftah, but when waw came, it got the sukoon and it became waliyaftah. Lam kai doesn't do that, but lam ulama does that. Waliyaftah, you lost its kasra. So this is another thing you should be aware of, that sometimes it is not lam kasra li, it is lam with a sukoon only when wa, fa or summa come before it. So it will be waliyaftah, faliyaftah, thumma liyaftah. So you should all be aware of this. Okay. Again, the same list, and I'm gonna use the same li again, the lamul amr. But this time, I'm going to use feminine words. Feminine al-fi'lul mudari. So let's see what happens here. This should be a simple exercise. Everybody should know this. Abdullah Abrar. Abdullah Abrar.
Hello?
What do you mean by hello? Abdullah, I'm asking you for help. Are you listening me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Tell me what li will do to taftahu.
Taftahu. It will litaftah.
Litaftah. Okay. Give me for the next one.
Liyaftah. Liyaftah.
Liyaftah. Very good. You dropped the noon, right?
Yes.
Okay. We just discussed this example with lam. Li will do the same thing if you are paying attention. When I use these words with lam. Were you paying attention at that time, Abdullah?
Yes.
So
also it will be liyaftahna.
Yaftahna. All right. Next one.
And litaftah.
Sorry.
Litaftah. Litaftahi.
Next one. Be quick.
And litaftahna.
Next one.
And liaftah.
Next one.
Liaftah.
All right. And you see, what did I tell about these two words when it was for masculine?
They will change to The
I didn't say
fi'l,
they will change. I didn't say they will change. Give me the whole statement I made. A few statements I made about these words for the second person.
uh, the Arabs already have words for these
Mhm.
in the
What are those
fi'lul.
words for this? For these two?
For
Do you
them,
know?
it's yes. Iftah and iftahu.
Iftah and iftahu, huh?
Yes.
That was for masculine. Saad, what are those words for feminine?
They fill al amr iftahi, and then iftahu.
Oh no, not iftahu.
Iftahi.
Iftahna.
Iftahna, sorry.
Yeah, iftahi is for if you are
Singular.
talking to a feminine, then you say,
Yes.
yeah,
Iftahi.
you should open, you must open, you please
Yeah.
open, huh? Iftahi, and if it is more than two, then you say iftahna.
Yes.
So again, the same thing. Arabs already have word for them, so they don't use li for that, for the second person. That's all I had. Obviously, we don't have time for the breakout room, but please memorize these words. Li lam lamma la la nahiya in man ma aynama. And last four are only jawazimul fi'l al mudari when they are starting a conditional sentence. When I say conditional sentence, it will be like this: if you study, you will succeed. So this is a conditional sentence. It is a condition, and then there is a result of it. If you study, you will succeed. So this is a conditional sentence. So sentence like this, if they are starting with in, man, ma, or aina ma, then these two, and there is a failul mudare, then they will make it majzoom. So that's all about this for today. Inshallah, we will continue with this topic in the next class. We will learn some more, and inshallah next time we will have time to go into the breakout room. So that's all for today. Thank you for your attention. Jazakumullah.
Shahbaz bhai,